Hey guys, it's 101 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at my Freedom Gundam Master Grade, and I'll start off by doing a 360 of it. It's a fully painted model, and a really nice looking model in my opinion. And as for these katanas, you might have recognized them. They're from the Master Grade Red frame. They don't come with the Freedom. And yeah, we won't be talking about those. I'll be talking about the Freedom Gundam's accessories. So I'll be back and we'll take a look at his accessories first, get him out of the way. Then we'll talk about the actual Freedom Gundam. So right when you open the box, you're going to see this cardboard insert of the Freedom. It's just a picture of the Freedom Gundam, its model, painted by Bandai. It looks really nice. You have to put a lot of work into yours if you want it to look like this. But yeah, it's not really an accessory. And then you have his Freedom Gundam's beam rifle. The color scheme is it looks kind of weird with the white, blue, and the gray, kind of too much contrast, but it goes with the Freedom Gundam's color scheme. I wasn't planning on using it. I was just planning to store it on his back. This peg here, right there, it just plugs onto his back, and I'll demonstrate that later on. But what you can also do is you can take the scope off and take the armor off, and you can see a lot of detail inside. I don't know if you'd want to use it like that, but you can if you want. And yeah, just put this back on here. So as for articulation, you get this holding thing or whatever moves, and you get a clear piece in the scope, and that's about it. No peg on the gun, on the handle, and there are some problems with him holding it, but you can get him to hold it, and if it doesn't move, it stays on pretty well. And moving on, you can see the shield here. I like the color scheme of this. It's got the dark blue and the white and the red. It's a pretty simple design. You don't get any articulation except this piece here comes off, and you can flip it over and put it on the other side depending on what hand holds the shield. The decals, I never really followed any guide to putting the decals on. I just put them on wherever I thought were necessary. Or this one says Eternal 01 and 101 for Kira Yamato. And I'll demonstrate how to put it on him later on too. You also get two clear pink beams. These are the same ones that come with Ailstrike. They're not curved or sparkly. I think they're pretty good looking beams. I don't mind the new curvy designs, or I don't really care for either of them. They're both equal to me, pretty much. And he also comes with for the two beams. You get two beam sabers, which are right there on his waist. Take one off. So here it is, right here. This black thing here is a sticker. Oh, by the way, the blue thing on here is not painted. I used a sticker. So yeah, and yeah, this is the beam saber. It's fairly difficult to attach since the side skirt armor that you attach it to is you can see it's like it breaks into two pieces once you try sticking it on. So what you have to do is you have to put it on, and then you have to squeeze the side skirt together to prevent it from falling off, and that works pretty well. So yeah, those are pretty much all his accessories. He does have more weapons. Those are the rail cannons that his side skirts turn into, as well as the cannons on the top of his head, or sorry, the top of his wings. And yeah, we'll take a look at those later. So as you can see, I've taken him off the Action Base 1 and I've put him on his own stand that he comes with. It's a really basic stand. It's you get one piece for the base and this little rod thing that connects into his crotch, into that hole right there. There's no other pieces, and the base doesn't move at all. So you can only pretty much rest on it like this. But the base is absolutely essential because if you have the wings out, it's going to be too back heavy to stand. And doing this pose here will be pretty much impossible if he did not have the base. Plus, this pose is supposed to be in the air anyway, so it'd be kind of weird if he was standing. And yeah, so I'll talk about the colors and the paints I used. So the white is unpainted. I didn't top coat it either. I thought it's a really light white, really pure white. It's not like the Force Impulse or the Destiny. They're more of a light gray. And next is the blue, or the light blue, and for that I used right here I used Tamiya's Brilliant Blue. Hope you can see that, TS44. And I left it glossy. Originally I was planning on flat coating it to make it look like the picture, but after I saw it glossy, it looked pretty nice, so I thought I'd leave it that way. And the dark blue, it might appear like a black, sort of. You get something close to a black when if you don't paint it. But I used Tamiya's dark blue for that. That's TS55. And the cap almost looks black. It's a really dark blue. And next is the red. The red, there's only a few red parts. You can see two pieces on the rail cannons, and you get some for the shoulders, the chest, and the crotch piece, the waist. And that's it, I think. On the back, no, there's none on the back. And for that I used the only red I've ever used is metallic red from Tamiya, and that's TS18. And what else? Oh yeah, the inner frame, like the hands, and there's some other parts where the inner frame is exposed, like the legs there, and you can see some detail inside the ankle joint here. All of that is the whole inner frame. After I built it, I painted it in one pose, and I painted it gunmetal. And the last paint I used is the chest. You can see the vents on the chest there, and you can see his neck there, or his collar, and also the rail cannons. And I chose to use a bottle paint. I brush painted it on, and this is flat gray from the Testers line, and it's one of my favorite paints in a bottle, and I use it almost on every single model, every chance I get. And yeah, the cannons appear to be falling. They do that a lot, unfortunately. I'll talk about that more in articulation. But yeah, that's about all the painting I did. Decals, you get some pretty cool decals with this. I think I used all the dry transfers. And over there on the right shoulder, you can see the Zaft logo, and on the other shoulder the model number for the Freedom, which is CGMFX10A. Pretty cool looking decal, Freedom. And I also put decals in random places, like this one here, 101 for Kira Yamato, and some of the smaller ones I just put on. I'm having trouble with the autofocus here. There, that says Danger. And of course you get a bunch that you're supposed to. I followed the instructions here. I put this one on the wing. I'm not sure what they mean exactly, but they're pretty cool looking. This one says Neutron Jammer Canceller from the anime. I don't know what that says. DIECL or OIECL. Looked cool though, so I put it on. There's another one, and there is another one. So yeah, oh, of course, this one here. Didn't follow the instructions, just put that on. And back there. This here is a sticker. Painting that would be pretty hard, so didn't want to try that. And this is a clear sticker, it's not a dry transfer. And I put that on his left leg. And that's about it for the painting and decals.